You lost one night of sleep, just one. You told yourself it was no big deal, but your brain disagreed, and it started punishing you before you even opened your eyes. Here's what almost nobody tells you. A single missed night doesn't just make you tired. It rewires how your brain processes threat, memory, and even hunger, sometimes for days afterward. Think about the last time you pulled an all-nighter or tossed for hours before a big morning. You probably felt foggy, irritable, maybe a little emotionally raw, like everything hit harder than it should have. That wasn't in your head. That was your amygdala, the brain's alarm center, running without its usual regulator. Neuroscientist Matthew Walker at UC Berkeley found that after sleep deprivation, the amygdala becomes nearly 60% more reactive to negative images. The prefrontal cortex, the part of you that normally calms that alarm down, goes quiet. Your brain is left shouting without anything to tell it to stop. Why would evolution build something so fragile? It isn't fragile. It's a trade system, and sleep is the payment. Every night your brain runs a cleanup crew most people have never heard of. Neuroscientist Maiken Nedergaard discovered a network called the glymphatic system, a set of channels that flush waste out of brain tissue while you sleep. One of the substances it clears is beta amyloid, a protein linked to Alzheimer's disease. Skip a night, and that cleanup gets cut short. The waste piles up, just a little, like dishes left in the sink after a busy day. Your memory takes a hit too. During deep sleep, your hippocampus replays the day's experiences and transfers them into longer-term storage in the cortex. Interrupt that process, and the transfer stalls. That's why the material you crammed at 2 in the morning barely sticks by test time. You didn't fail to learn it. Your brain never finished filing it away. There's a hormonal cost as well, and this one sneaks up on you. Sleep researcher Eve Van Cotter at the University of Chicago showed that even partial sleep loss shifts two key appetite hormones, ghrelin and leptin, in a way that makes you hungrier and less satisfied by food. Your body starts reaching for quick sugar and starchy carbs, almost like it's bracing for an emergency that never actually arrives. One rough night, and your stomach starts acting like it's preparing for a famine. So why does missing one night feel like such a disproportionate punishment? Because your brain isn't built to distinguish a single skipped night from a genuine crisis. To ancient biology, lost sleep once meant danger nearby, a threat keeping you alert, a reason to stay on edge. Your brain still runs that same emergency protocol today, even when the real cause is a deadline, a phone screen, or a restless mind at midnight. Your immune system joins the punishment too. Researchers tracking sleep and infection risk found that people sleeping under 6 hours were markedly more likely to catch a cold after direct virus exposure than those sleeping 7 hours or more. One lost night nudges your body's defenses down. Your immune cells don't work harder to make up for it. They simply show up understaffed the next day, like a shift nobody remembered to cover. There is a strange twist buried in all of this. The very system meant to protect you, that heightened alertness after a bad night, is what makes you feel worse the next day. Your brain isn't malfunctioning when you're irritable and foggy. It's doing exactly what it evolved to do. It just doesn't know the difference between a predator in the dark and a late night scrolling on your phone. Think about tomorrow morning. If you've shorted yourself even 1 hour of sleep tonight, your amygdala will already be a little more reactive. Your hippocampus will be a little less efficient. Your hunger hormones will already be nudging you toward the vending machine by mid-afternoon. None of that will feel like biology. It will feel like a bad mood, a slow morning, an unexplained craving, but now you know better. You lost one night of sleep and your brain never forgot it.